Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
The Yankee Stadium crowd getting fired up as Dustin Pedroia is into the box to get this one started. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Come on. Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, J.D.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
You know, guys, at some point this team is going to have to grab some type of identity and let us know. Are we in or are we out? An 8-2, a 7-3. Give me a 6-4. Something to let me know that you're going in the right direction. Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Rodriguez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now the 2-0. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia on to first, and they turn the double play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
The 1-0. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Mookie Betts.
Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Next up for the Red Sox, Brock Holt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. Holt, a native Texan. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Sandberg.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old Baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Missed with a slider. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Stanton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Grounded up the first baseline. Holt fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Let's go, Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way.
Strike. 1-1.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Oh, shit.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
2-2 now.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jackie
Set to
Bradley.
get his evening at the plate started, Jackie Bradley Jr. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Xander Bogaerts would be next. Bradley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He waits. Now the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Red
This
Sox.
game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he got him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Brock Holt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking pitch here. Chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reyes has it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Home run there for Aaron Judge. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Drury. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 delivery. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Walker, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. High pop up. Devers is there. 2 down.
The batter, designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1. Misses down below the knee.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Looking to minimize the damage here. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Let's go, Yankees!
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Vasquez, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Stepping into the box, Ronald Torreyes. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Push softly over toward the right side. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first down. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And there's ball 2 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gary Sanchez becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Judge at second with 2 down.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Popped him up. Holt is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's Jackie Bradley now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Wade is there. 1 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman, Dustin.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton at the track. The wall. Gone. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The first baseman, number 12, Brock Holt.
Digging in once again, Brock Holt. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball down near the shoe tops. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. Through 5.5, all even at 1 apiece. Stephen Wright enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Stephen Wright.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Neil Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
The batter,
Brandon Drury will bat next. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. On the year, Drury brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Wright, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch on the way. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Back here in the Bronx, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel today. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Perez has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The set and the 1-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Look out, 1-1. Go, Yanks.
1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Stanton falls off the third baseman and puts it away for out number one. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. In tight with the slider, 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking, strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a fastball just a bit high. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A strike, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Drury is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the Yankees.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Still tied 1 apiece. Tommy Canley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Canley.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. One 0 home to Pedroia. There's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
So 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 finds his own strike 1, and it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Canley, a 6'1" right-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Neil.
Digging in once
Walker.
again, Neil Walker. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. Here's Brock Holt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Eduardo Nunez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez.
2 balls, no strikes.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Down the first baseline. Walker has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Eduardo Nunez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 10, Eduardo Nunez.
Craig Kimbrell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And there's 1 away.
A designated hitter, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back. Now the 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. David Robertson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
David Robertson.
Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Vasquez.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Free swinger at the plate.
The 1-1 is a swinging strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-2 hit on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Look out, 2-0 now.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-0. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, one away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Robertson, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now a bullet down the line, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. It's hit hard on a line to right. A base hit. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Popped him up. Vasquez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Matt Barnes takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 33, Matt Barnes.
Neil Walker will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. When you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
We witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Camped in the basement, camped in a place where the station is safe. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Practiced and patient. Stamped with a seal, it's the real or replacement. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready to go. Controller died before the level up and settled in. So when I try to boost and measure up, I never win. Characters stay blinking, trying to get a handle what these baddies might be thinking, but I don't care. Really, I couldn't spell it.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. David Robertson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.